Welcome to the Planters On and Off the Grounds, our sixth installation, our sixth annual. Thank you to Elizabeth Lear, the chair of the Garden Committee. Thank you to the Garden Committee. And I have to thank Executive Assistant Joanne Son. We have to thank RB Irrigation for installing the irrigation on the planters that requested it. We will have the Oscar-style announcement of the first prizes and honorable mention. First, I would like Jack Larson to come and say a few words.
Good afternoon. There are places here, and you're most welcome to take them. I'm grateful to you for bringing us this wonderful weather. We're pleased today to have distinguished jurors, and we have with us the director of the Scott Arboretum, and we're very pleased to have Claire Sawyers in our midst. There'll be many more museum directors in September, but Claire's with us this evening. So welcome, and Matt will come on for introductions.
Our first juror is Toa Martin, and a freelance writer. Her articles have appeared in publications throughout the country, including Country Gardens, Country Home, Martha Stewart Living, and numerous others, as well as Daily Telegraph in Europe.
I had a dream last night that all the containers eloped. And many of the containers had like a dialogue together. Did you notice that? It was a wonderful grouping and incredible workmanship, which comes to my next point, which is every container in that exhibit could have been a winner. Now, I understand that the tradition is that the honorable mention comes first and you build up suspense, but I guess I haven't watched the Oscars enough, and so we're going to start with first prize. I selected Daydream because it sent a series of, I think, very timely messages. And I think the narration was very important also. I think that, it echoed a resonance that is, will keep on sending a message. It made us think, it hit us on an intellectual level. All right, honorable mention. Honorable mention went to On and Off, Inside and Out. I chose that tall urn holding the plants draped around its shoulders like a mantle. And I think that it was a game changer. I really think that it will change the way we think of containers from now on. And isn't LongHouse a game changer?
Our second juror, Jack DeLashman, our native here, East Hamptonian, it was not native, but at least living here. Jack DeLashman grew up in the gardens of Wickstead, the Mississippi home of his maternal grandparents, as he has been studying or designing gardens ever since.
I have been involved with this event since its start, and have worked alongside and collaborated with Jeffrey Nimmer, who's won several times, and I know what effort it is for everybody who's been involved in this. But there were two that really stood out, and I actually said, I looked at one of the people who was walking me around and said, okay, give me a coin, I'm going to just flip it because I don't know which one would be my first prize and which would be my second. And right when I about made the decision that I was going to flip, a breeze came up. I want to say my honorable mention goes to totems. The beautiful charred cypress was just unbelievable. I would use those tomorrow on a job. In fact, I want to talk to you about getting those for a new property I'm working on, a modern property. Thought they were brilliant. The only reason that they're honorable mention, as I said, was because a beautiful wind came up, and I was so touched by Harvey Bernstein's motion, meditation, and moss. It was something that I wanted to have. I wish that I had created at. It was beautiful. So if you will come first, honorable mention Hal and Adam and Harvey. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Thank you so much. Yeah, absolutely.
Thank you so much.
Right.
Our third juror is Paula Dees, editor at the Hudson Review, a magazine of literature and the arts published in New York City. As a cultural critic, she writes about art, architecture, and landscape design for newspapers and magazines.
When I was invited to be a juror for this occasion, I actually leapt at the opportunity, really, to experience once again not only this veritable feast for the eyes, but also the quiet and private moments afforded to think and let my imagination wander. And for this we are all in Jack's debt, and to all who work with him. So I approached the exhibition yesterday with no preconceived ideas, except I was told there was an allotted size requirement. Each one made me pause to reflect. But the one that made me pause the longest, to which I'm giving my first prize, was also by Alexandra Layton of Garden Schemes. While her sayings by Gaston Bachelard, Henry David Thoreau, and Boris Pasternak led the way, the objects themselves, nests, eggs, and seedlings, carried the message of discovery and new life on their own. And I was inspired to give honorable mention to Hope Herland of New Leaf Landscape Maintenance for entirely different reasons. I was immediately drawn to the simplicity of using quite common garden flowers to construct an extraordinary spectrum of color sequences. So will both of you please come up?
Okay, thank you, Paula. Thank you, the official jurors. Now it's on you, people, choice.
I always enjoy the People's Choice Award because all of our judges are esteemed professionals. So it's like a real surprise. What is the public like? And we had 283 votes for our first place winner, Summerhill, number 8. Thank you, everyone.